Okay, so we're having the mini trailer discussion again because it still makes me goddamn angry. And it just occurred to me, Vine. So, 6 seconds is like the optimal time for you to hook somebody in.
Well, yeah, and
well,
honestly, think about this as well. Remember the the skippable ads? 5 seconds. It's like, oh, wait a second.
You've got to be able to pull somebody in 5 or 6 seconds.
Boom. There you go. I think people have told us that in the chat, and I've just been like, I
hadn't even noticed it. It just occurred to me. I still think it's stupid.
I think so,
it's
too.
It's stupid, but it's a good
I understand it. I still hate it.
They call it an eye catch. It's an eye catch that gets your full attention for the entire program that you're about to witness.
Well, it sure doesn't work on Ben.
No, it doesn't.
No, it just makes me incredibly
for Ben,
angry.
It frustrates him, but for I guess regular consumers out there, it's just like oh, I'm excited for this.
It's too quick for me. I'm like, what was that?
Well,
fair enough.
In this case, it's like I'm already coming here to click on this trailer and watch it.
That's true.
You don't have to give me an eye catch because I came here to watch this thing.
I literally clicked this.
I literally clicked on this because I want to see it. You don't have to get my interest already.
No.
I'm already here. Fuck off.
Jesus.
So Pacific Rim 2.
Pacific Rim job.
I made that joke
I
earlier
know.
and got dogged out
Pacific
for
Rim Uprising.
Yeah, no, I'm mad at both of you for making that joke.
Actually, you know what?
Chico's mad too.
We talked about you remember the popular movie porn names?
Oh god, I wish
you're a monster.
I wish I hadn't come up with so many of those.
Okay, all right. Goodwill Humping. Snatch Adams.
Okay, can we start?
That was scary.
Just hit the space
You don't
bar.
want to start this. This
Just
man
hit the
is an
space
animal.
bar.
I don't want to do this anymore. Just start the trailer, Nate.
Favorite one that you all said. Black
Space
cock
bar.
down.
No, actually,
Space bar.
Saving Ryan's Privates.
I think my
Shaving
favorite
Ryan's
one
Privates.
was well, it wasn't like the actual title per se, but you came up with E.T. Bone Home.
I had like the thing is you have to come up with the whole explanation so then like people are drawn in. People get invested. And it's not like 5 seconds. No. You have to draw them in with the story and like a little bit of the plot and then you drop the title on them and they go, "Ugh, it's so much worse. I waited for this."
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, trailer.
All right, trailer.
Let's do that now.
All right, fine.
Chico is so angry right now about that stupid joke.
Your father always said he wanted you to be a pilot.
Son of Idris Elba.
Yep.
Only thing that's missing from this film is Charlie Hunnam.
Yep.
I'm not a hero like he was.
The kaiju. They're gonna come back.
Oh, a roller.
Stuck waiting for someone else to come save my ass.
Yep.
Cadets, you better gear up.
Hey.
I'm having flashbacks to that short film with Jesse Cox and Dodger trying to pilot a Jaeger. It's so dumb.
How'd they get into our world?
Someone let them in. Someone from our world.
Who is that?
Definitely not one of ours.
Let's do this.
Ah.
Is this code name Kid Next Door?
This is your chance to make things right.
No. Okay, that's
nice.
awesome.
More pilots.
Grapple beam, yes.
We haven't.
Grapple and compression. He
Yup.
compressed everything together and then he threw it.
There are pilots we remember as legends, but they didn't start out that way. They started out like us. This is our time to make a difference. Do you understand?
Oh, it's the Rugrats.
Jaeger pilots, do you understand?
One way
Gotcha.
to find out.
That's what I'm talking about!
Oh man, just
The designs and also the combat.
Gonna be a
day.
What do we do?
Keep fighting.
Giant robots. It's so good.
Giant robots and kaiju.
Man, so good.
Meteor fall.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm assuming this is the movie where there's that clip in Ready Player One, and you're like, Pacific Rim, and then someone in the comment section goes, "Thank God you didn't think it was a Transformer." Is this right?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
This is the second film. So the first one was so good.
Yeah,
so good.
It's pretty much okay. Imagine the post-apocalyptic scenario. Bad things have happened. Monsters have come and have destroyed most major cities. Okay. And then I can do that too, asshole. All
it's
right.
okay, Chico.
So,
it's okay.
Anyway, what happened is
you don't have to protect me from him. I can take care of myself.
He does, and I hate him back. Not really. I love you, Chico. You're just very confused.
He's being a good little guard dog.
But anyway,
He's doing his best.
But anyway, it's pretty much set post pretty much civilization's about ready to give up on trying to fight these things, and instead trying to focus on hiding. And then a pilot, Raleigh Beckett, he was one of the best pilots that actually the main Jaeger in this one, the big blue one.
Yeah.
That was his in the original one called Gypsy Danger.
Yep.
And pretty much he agrees to fight again, and he's got to find a new partner to pilot with him
because it
was his brother.
It was his brother, and it's the only case where okay. So in order to control these robots, one person alone can't do it. You have to have two people as essentially the left and right brain. So you have to have two people that are can sync up. They have to be drift compatible.
Meaning their waveform and wave patterns have to match up.
Their brainwaves have to match up in order for them to control this robot.
Yeah.
Beckett's brother was originally his partner in piloting, and his brother died while Beckett was in drift with him. It's the only person that's ever happened to, which is gonna fuck you up.
How'd he die?
Got pulled out by
Kaiju pretty much reached in,
grabbed him, and
crushed him.
Yeah.
Okay, I was really hoping it was a heart attack or something, so he just fell over.
Oh no. So then everybody around that time, everybody's like, "Oh, they're gone."
So it's like that.
No, they came back
in Reptar, but with two people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Basically.
So yeah.
That's my knowledge on this.
No, that's you know what? Tie it to something you know. That's good.
Yeah, it's
good
about
tech.
as good as you can get.
But basically what it boils down to is giant robots versus giant monsters from another reality.
Yeah.
Coming through and trying to kick our butts, and we go, no.
Let's see about that.
And we send the robots.
Yeah,
and the combat is fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's giant robots fighting giant monsters and just wreaking havoc.
It's so good.
You explaining it made me more interested than the trailer did. Just saying.
Nah, that's fair.
I mean, it's not a complicated premise. It's giant robots fighting giant monsters.
Yeah,
great. It's a basic kaiju premise, except now the focus is on mechs versus the monsters, and the focus is primarily on the mechs instead of Godzilla being the hero that saves everything.
It's
So it's Jet Jaguar.
Okay. You ever seen Power Rangers? Anything of Power Rangers.
I'll just let myself out.
No, it's no.
If you haven't, it's fine.
No, if you haven't, it's fine.
No, I haven't seen a damn thing.
You've read Ready Player One, right? So you know who Ultraman is.
I've read Ready Player One.
He's kind of the kaiju superhero.
I read it 3 years ago though. Which means it's gone.
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't retain memories that much?
I actually can watch a movie, and then if I watch it 2 weeks later, I won't remember what's going to happen in certain parts. I can only remember things if they stick out specifically. That's why when I'm talking about things I like, like Destiny or Spider-Man, and someone brings up something that I'm not familiar with, but I've just made a big deal about how I'm a big fan, I always feel really shitty. Like, I feel like I'm not allowed to tell people I like certain things because I can't back it up with knowledge all the time.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
Like, okay. I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell everybody else. There's no such thing as a fake fan.
There isn't. There really shouldn't be. If you look
No.
at it and go, I like that, then you're a fucking fan.
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
like, you can go, yeah, I think that's
But
cool.
I've gotten shamed before, and that's why.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
stupid.
You know what?
That's stupid, and I'm sorry that's happened to you, because that's not okay.
You know what?
I'm also guilty,
not okay.
though. If someone tells me they like, if they're wearing a Michael McGroman's t-shirt, you ask them what song they like. If they can only list the Black Parade, yeah, I'm fucking judging you, so I can't really say anything if you do it to me.
Well,
I mean, it's one of those things that you...
Well, if someone's a
shouldn't
fan
do it.
just
You
because of
shouldn't,
one
but,
song,
yeah.
it's just like I know a guy. He's a fan of Led Zeppelin strictly only because of Stairway to Heaven. That's it. Almost every other song he doesn't like. And here's the thing.
Somewhere Elena is screaming.
No, I know. And you know what? Elena has the right to be outraged, but at the same time, she does not have the right to say that guy's fake.
Right.
I've never called someone
And
fake.
she wouldn't.
I've said you need to go look at their other albums because they're so good. I never go, oh, well, that doesn't mean you're...
See,
Black
your
Parade's not even my favorite.
approach is fine.
I'm like, why haven't
and
you
it's like,
listened to
have
this
you
other good stuff?
have you heard any of their other stuff? And
I would never like throw someone under a bus.
yeah, and you and your response is not you have to do this right now. It's you should check this stuff out. It's really good.
I'm gonna send you some links. I literally have done that.
Oh, I believe you. Like,
Oh,
but I mean, another thing of it is like you don't go. You have to do this. What are you doing?
Or you
Stop what you're
suck.
doing right now, because that's not okay.
yeah, you're tarnishing the reputation of the group
No,
by
no.
saying you're a fan by only liking one song.
No, because putting pressure on people makes them not want
They're gonna be
to
like, well,
explore things.
this fandom is fucking weird. I'm just gonna go over there.
Oh,
Right?
Lord.
Yeah. It's amazing how much damage the fans of a thing can do to stop people from liking a
hearing
thing.
Some ideas. I don't.
Well, me, I had an experience like that whenever I'm a fan of the UFC, MMA. I like MMA.
Right.
And there's forums online that people get. I mean, I'm not much of a forum guy. I go on there and I read some stuff, but I don't like comment and stuff like that. But me, I've been a fan of MMA ever since I'd say early 2000s, whenever I like discovered it full on.
Yeah.
And I went back and I watched a lot like the older ones and caught up on like the newer stuff.
Yeah.
This was before like the big explosion in 2005 where UFC became like the name in MMA.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dudes beating the shit out of each other.
they still are.
Yeah.
But pretty much when there's huge influxes of fans into MMA, and the two biggest ones here recently are when Brock Lesnar started fighting and when Ronda Rousey was murdering everyone that got in her friggin' way. And pretty much, the Brock Lesnar fans brought in a lot of professional wrestling fans,
Yeah.
and a lot of fans of like big sweaty men. Case in point, Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon loves the big sweaty men. Anyway.
Yeah, and then the Ronda Rousey one that brought in a lot of female fans because hey, this chicks can kick ass too.
Yeah.
And Ronda at that point in her career
Was destroying everyone.
yeah, and it wasn't until she actually got out of her element with striking and tried to. Okay, when you try and box a boxer who's been boxing for more than 20 years,
You're gonna have a bad time.
and you've only been training and striking for 2 years, you are going to get jawed until you cannot move.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, she got put to sleep. I mean, it just goes to show you.
I just realized I could go home and watch Homecoming again.
You
Yes,
totally
can.
could.
Yes, you
The
can.
good thing
Just
is,
loop that thing.
The good thing
There you
is
go.
I get to enjoy things more than once.
That is nice.
That
but
is
I
nice.
also hate repetition. So like
Mm.
Borderlands 2, I could play through it right now and experience it again, but only after that first boss. Up until the first boss is pulling fucking teeth for me because I've done that part 6 or 7 times.
Oh God.
See, it's
Yeah, I have similar times with Fallout.
I love starting new files on Skyrim. Like the first 20
See,
levels.
I've done that like 4 or 5 times, so I don't want to fucking touch it again. I remember it. But anything after that, I don't know fucking shit. I just know I got very close to finishing, and my PlayStation 3 got destroyed.
Wait, when you say got destroyed, are we talking like baseball bat?
We're talking argument, and it got thrown on the ground.
Oh.
Merry Christmas to the ground.
We've talked about this.
By a certain dick face, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fucking
Happy birthday to the ground.
Happy birthday to the ground.
Happy birthday, Don.
Anyway.
All right,
but don't try to gatekeep and say that people aren't real fans, because that's not cool.
That's not it's
and
not fair.
Perfect example though, The Last of Us. I just fucking started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
It was on Wednesday. So that was 1 day ago.
Yeah.
1 day ago.
I'm 4 hours in. I fucking love it. And I just literally want to scream that at everyone and talk about The Last of Us so badly. I haven't even finished it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I didn't play The Last of Us until at least... See, the game was originally released in 2013. I didn't play it until I got my PS4, which is in like early 2015.
Yeah.
And
so fucking good.
Yeah, it is.
It's
and
really good.
And I managed to stay spoiler free on it.
That's
all
unbelievable.
The way up to,
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Well, good. That it needs to stay that way.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
I was literally here for one of Carly's streams, and I still don't know what's gonna happen.
The first 20 minutes was a hell of a punch in the gut, wasn't
it? Yeah.
I've only played through the beginning, and that was bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
it's still fresh in my memory.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah.
And you know, if you go, I streamed it, and it's funny because I'm going, why is everyone calling me Sarah? I thought my character's was Ellie.
Oh.
And so it hit me like a fucking train.
Oh.
When I realized the relationship between this guy and Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's him attempting to, yeah.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking. It really is.
It like the moment of realization.
gut-wrenching.
I didn't have a camera on me. I should have.
Oh man. Like me, I remember. Okay, I recorded my first playthrough of it, and I did have face cam, and I recorded it to Twitch, but but the Twitch files ran out before I could download them. Like a dum-dum, I let them run out.
It happens, man.
But my emotional reactions to several things that happened, I mean, took me by surprise. I was just like, no. Oh. Like, I actually had to pause the game at some points to, like, recover from some things that happened. I mean, Mike, if you enjoyed, like, the first part that you played. Right?
Oh, yes.
So, it was immediately immersive for me.
Yeah.
And that, you guys know it's hard to hold my attention for anything.
Well, for you, linear gameplay works more.
No, like, we have started a linear game like Wind Waker, and you could tell it was killing me to have to keep playing it.
Well, Wind Waker,
Wind
Waker has a lot more free roam elements to it. I mean, the sailing of the ocean, the exploration of the islands and stuff like that. You explore a little bit in The Last of Us, but not much.
Like, I'm that person that if I don't like a movie 3 minutes in on Netflix, I just switch. You have to get me on it, and I will stay on it, or I'm gone.
You see,
there's no in between.
Which wraps us back around to the tiny trailer at the beginning of the trailer.
God have mercy. You're right.
And with that, we're going to call this to a close, because I'm not going to lie to you, I'm tired and kind of getting a headache. So we got to record a little bit more. So
a little bit more.
Until next time. Remember,
we're the Renegades, I guess?
Something. I don't
just cut it off.
Remember. Just remember. Skip the mini trailer at the beginning if you want
never
to save
skip
your
leg
soul.
day.
Remember,
never skip leg day.
Be nice to people.
Yes. Don't
Very
gatekeep.
punk rock.
Don't gatekeep.
Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy.
It's punk rock to be a good person.
All right.
It
so
is.
Here we go, and we'll see you later, everyone. Peace out.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.